Alright. Is this working? Hold on. Come on. Please say it's working. Yeah! Let's see. Is it working over here? Come on. Please. Please. Is it working yet? Oh, it says that's working. Is it? Yeah! Okay. I got it to work. I don't know why I'm having an issue with it literally every single time. Hold on. Where's the Discord? Come here. Get over here. Alrighty then. Okay, sweet. Hey, desk. Well, how's it going? It's been a while. Oh my gosh. Why is this just suddenly so much more complicated? Copy that password. Enter that. I swear I did all this like a few weeks ago. And yes, I'm trying to sign in. Okay. Woo! It's going bleh. Oh, that's not fun. That's not a way that you want to start your holiday season. Cause of Christmas. Merry Christmas. So, I have a couple of things that we could do. I could try and attempt to read. You already hate this time of year? Oh, that's too bad. Getting sick is not helping? I hope you feel better soon, bud. Is it just like... So is it like a sick, or is it like a... Oh gosh, I am just so overwhelmed kind of sickness that you... That's actually a sickness, but it's just kind of stress-induced rather than viral introduction. Some kind of cold. Honestly, my sister had something like it knocked her flat for like a month, and apparently it's just this weird cold that's going around. It's not COVID, as uh, is what she found over and over again, but it's also seasonal affective order and general mala. Malans? Malays? Malady? Firefella, welcome. Yeah, I totally get uh, the seasonal, like, depresses. Malaise. I'm gonna just say Malady. Because, it's funner. But no, like, it's a whole thing. Like, I totally get what you're going through. I actually went through that at my last job so much that like I enjoyed the work, enjoy the people. I just cannot be a desk jockey. That is not in my bones. That's not my DNA to become a desk jockey. I have 420 subscribers. Let's go! Blaze it. I don't know why people keep subscribing to me because I haven't uploaded a single video since the beginning of the year. I mean, I've done streams, but I've only released like 2 vids the entire year. I wanted to change that so bad. But lots of things happen this year. Maybe next year. Wow, I should get on that. You think I don't know? You think I don't know? I wanted to get on that. I've just been very busy. I had to get a whole new job and learn that this year. So that took some time doing. And actually, let me check something real quick. For any tech wizard out there, I'm curious. Why, oh why, does one of my user folders, specifically desktop, refuses to be pinned to quick actions in Windows 11? It's only desktop. I got downloads, I got documents, pictures, music, video, all that, and anything else I want. But specifically, desktop doesn't want to be pinned. And it's not like I not ran out of number of pins. It's still there. Like I've removed everything except for the home folders. And still nothing. I I don't know. Honestly. Like it's so weird. I don't even know anymore. Hey Seth, no sneaking in. I am too vigilant on my chat. Welcome, Seth. You finished the big boy? Ooh, hold on. I need to check this out first, and then I will check in on the biggest boy. Because if I'm remembering right... When was... Why is Aftermath only 20 kilobytes? Oh, right. That's the reason. I haven't read it yet. I have a chapter that's all ready to be edited. I just need to edit it. Like, that's kind of how far behind I am at the moment. Oh, nice. You got Zanilla in here. Very nice. I know it's not Zanilla or Space Godzilla, but it looks like it, honestly. Not really. It's more like a Mecha Godzilla. thing is thing is that I want it in File Explorer because I hide all icons on my desktop. I hate having icons on my desktop. I have all my icons. I have all the things all I need, all my apps pinned to my taskbar instead because that's fine, but I hate things on my desktop. Plus, then anytime I need to open a program, I would have to like minimize a window, then go and click on it, then reopen the window I minimized while waiting for that to load, and that's going to just cause a number of headaches. I already know that will. I know I mentioned this in the Discord many times, but still say idle visiting Sunset's Isekai would be awesome. Honestly, people have been uh, uh, I have been wanting like a little side chapter for that as well. Even though Sunset's not my favorite character, I mean it's probably because I haven't seen the majority of EQG, but and like Rainbow Rocks is the best uh, movie from what everyone's told me, but it is but it would be very interesting. I love it when stories actually remember that sunset exists because it's such a unique thing, as well as it gives them a chance to try and uh, to like give more depth into like that transformation sequence and whatnot. Like for example, in uh, the Bridge and MLP Godzilla crossover, it what it has is that the during the transformation, the ponies are all like, "What the heck?" Like it's hard for them to stand on all fours, but like Godzilla and whatnot, he just can't he's having a hard time walking either because he doesn't have a tail to balance him out. And you can write a lot of funny stuff about that. Hey, demo, welcome, welcome. Windows fuckery, yeah. Honestly, that is the case. I was like, I would have moved to Linux years ago if I had if all the applications I ran on Linux. Like I know you could get like Wine or do a VM, but it's like that's a lot of work. So it's like until Windows gets unusable, I'm going to try and still stick with it. But once it becomes unusable, I just go be a Linux boy. Also, they have much better printer support. It wasn't made for your desktop hating flank. No, it was. They even have right click on your desktop right now. They made an option for this. It says hide all icons. So they expect you to hide all your desktop icons. They made a feature for it, and yet they can't allow you to pin desktop to your quick access so you can actually do it. No, instead I have to go to downloads, go up a directory, then click onto desktop, then I can actually get what I need to get from there. I don't know why it's like this. Also, welcome, Warlord. Oh no. Yeah, no, that is Warlord. I have a lot of catching up to do on the bridge. Honestly, same. Like, once I started going to uh, Sunset's Isekai, I just funny enough, at the same time, I ran out of time to read long chapters. Like, where I lost the amount of time I needed to read those long chapters in one sitting. So I haven't been able to read it myself in ages. I want to, but can't. I have an Arch install on my laptop to learn Linux before Win 10 expires. Yeah, I'm going to need to learn Windows 10 eventually because my server actually runs on Windows 10 and I need I just need to have up to date install. So I'm probably gonna move to Linux, maybe Open Media Vault. I haven't decided yet. I need to do a ton of research because people are either saying it's always one of the big three. It's either Open Media Vault or uh, Unraid or TrueNAS. I wonder how Idle would react to some of Sunset's guests, especially if he ran into other lings there from other worlds. I just wonder what the changelings are in EQG, because we never got to see what they look like. Do they just have their own school? And then what would that school look like? Because would it just be another uh, prep college like Crystal Prep, or would it be like I don't know, a, an alley of a gang? Like how would their schools be set up? Like Princess Celestia, the Changeling Queen. I need to read that. I've gotten recommended that story a lot, and I need to actually look into it. What, are you still an XP boy? No, I'm not. No, I actually only ever touched Windows 7 when I was in school. But my brother, since he was going through college at the time, he got a Windows 7 license for free and a Windows 10. He's the one that helped me build my first computer back in 2016, and that's what my first server is the first computer I built back in 2016, and it's still running like pretty much all its original parts, including the blazing 750 Ti. Yes, I have a 750 Ti as my server hardware, but I jumped on Windows 10 from the get go, even before it actually got good, because that's all I had access to. I just was fresh out of high school. I did not have the money, nor did nor did I not know enough about piracy to get a Windows 7 license. But honestly, that's fine by me because Windows 10 was a pretty decent operating system, all things considered. Had its own quirks, but but it was a still pretty decent operating system. I have Ubuntu, but I need to re-download all my games to play them on Linux. Would they be a religious school? Ooh, now that's interesting because because especially in the Idleverse, I think they would definitely be a religious school. In the main canon, I'm not sure because uh, they're not really like religious. They follow Chrissy's orders to a T and whatnot, but they're not like zealots or anything. They're like, judging by just how quick they are to uh, change sides as soon as they're found out. Wait, we don't have to be starving anymore. All right, cool. All right, rainbow throw up all over me too now. And then we got space Bambies. A lot of space Bambies. It's a vocational complex. Oh, nice desk. I don't know how to pronounce half the words you typed, but it looks nice. Uh, I also have a 750 Ti, but I just have it in my storage area as backup if I sell off my main GPU to help me buy my next one. You know what's even better? This stream and the my main computer for the last I don't know, 4 years. Yeah, about 4 years has been a laptop. I went full laptop for my main rig, just because I wanted the portability. Also, I tried to do the whole, oh yeah, just have a desktop and a laptop. No, I could not locate files half the time because if I was looking for a specific file, then I had to remember, wait, was it on my laptop or was it on my desktop? And then I could never remember which one, and then you had issues where if you tried to like keep a file up to date, then it's all on me to keep files up to date. Then you have to rewrite over older files. And it was just too much of a pain, too much of a hassle. So I decided, no. I wasn't going to be doing that. So I just went full laptop. Although I did make one mistake. It's a Razer. So it's been less of a laptop and more of a wall wart for the last 4 years. Because it only gets 2 hours off the charger. Even if I'm only using a browser, it gets only 2 hours. Got a laptop from my uncle years ago, and it was so slow. Yep. Fair, honestly. Could just make it a Chromebook. After 6 years, I've been able to move to a desktop. Hell yeah. Good for you. Like, I'm not bashing, like, tower PCs or anything. I just don't use the power of a desktop uh, for, like, any of my hobbies. So I just decided to move to laptop because I wanted to be more mobile. And to actually fulfill that mobile dream, eventually my plan is to get a better laptop, maybe like a framework or something, even though they are stupid expensive. But it'd be worth it in the end because I hate replacing an entire laptop just because I want to upgrade to, hey, I want to da 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 da. I want to do this or that. And it's getting harder and harder to find laptops that you could actually even put in new RAM into it. Sending a message on Team took a whole hour to send? What the hell? That just sounds like everything is wrong with it. Let's see. Are we just talking about laptop spec? Are we just talking about our computer specs now? Hold on. Let me. How do you? I keep forgetting. It's the one thing I always forget. How to look up your own specs. Oh wait, yeah. The task killer. Don't power toys, get out of here. Let's see. Where's my CPU? Okay, so I have an i7 9750H, and then for memory, I got 32 gigs. Uh, of 2667 mega transfers, and then I have a GTX 1660 Ti. Those are my specs right now. Yeah, no, I just went to Task Manager. That's you. That's been the only place I've been able to find it. I know there's like a better place to find it, but that's the one that's always worked for me. Oh, that's right, MS Info. I always forget about MS Info. Oh, Windows cannot find MS Info. Are you sure it's in the run box, or if I should just do it? There we go. It had to be in the regular search box, not the run box. Oh yeah, system information. Okay, I always forget system information exists. I was like, is it my PC? No. I have no idea. Oh, is it? Is it MS Info 32? But yeah, no. Funny thing is that Windows search is just really good if you need to find something, especially after I gutted Bing search uh, from my from my computer. Like getting rid of Bing search in uh, in my Windows Start menu has helped out so much with increasing speed. Let's see. What's my yeah, my model is a Blade 15 mid 2019 base. All of you know what's stupid about the base model the of the Blade 15? It's really stupid. And I didn't know this until I found it in a random form while trying to fix the issue. You can't charge it through a dock. I was justifiably upset when I found out I could not charge it through a dock because and it's not for lack of trying. I was like, okay, the dock that I have doesn't work. Maybe it doesn't do enough power. So I spent way too much money to buy an official Razer dock because I'm like, surely Razer's own hardware uh, could charge their products. Nope, that's not the case. So I looked further into it, and like it was on like page 3 of Google search in a random NVIDIA form, where it was like, oh yeah, no, they disabled that in hardware. In hardware, there's like, and it's only for the base model. If you bought the more expensive one, you could charge it off the dock. But no, if it was a base model, then you couldn't. And oh my gosh. Like, why? 48 gigs of RAM? Almost enough for Chrome? Gosh, who runs Chrome anymore? I mean, I know a lot of people still do, but I've just been full Firefox just to get off of Chromium, honestly. Because, like Chrome is Chrome, and Google still builds the Chromium OS, and that's why my uBlock origin still works. Also, like, there's so many fun. Uh, all my life is saved to Google. Extracting is going to be such a pain. Actually, they make it pretty easy to extract your life from Google. It's not well known. Because why would it be? You want to stay on Google forever. I also want to get off of Google as well. That's why one of my goals for next year is just to be upgrade my server enough to actually hold a decent amount of storage. Because right now it's only holding 10 terabytes. It's not enough. I need more. I need more. It's mostly movies. It's all I've digitized my entire family's collection of movies, and that's what's taking up all 10 terabytes of it. And I'm just going to upgrade my server until it can handle it, and then run like an image service off of my server, so that way everything is off of Heartland. Let's go, Heartland server for the win. Because right now I'm already running Plex and Jellyfin off of the Heartland server. So I just also want to run image as well. but I have to buy so much storage because I have nothing in RAID right now. I have nothing. I have nothing. No redundancy at all for any information on that server. So what I'm going to have to do is once I have enough money to buy all the parts I need, and I know I can buy them piecemeal, but once I have enough money for all the parts I need, and I'm going to, because I'm going to have to buy more than I need because I don't want to wipe out the. Oh gosh, how long have I been working on uh Netflix? Gosh, I've been working on Netflix for like over 7 years of just compiling data, and I'm still doing it to this day. And gosh, it's it's a lot of data that I don't want to lose because that means I'd have to start over, and I don't even have a list of what I do have in that server. Honestly, not my smartest move, and I could probably export it, but then I don't even know where to store that. All the storage, absolutely. You can never have enough storage. At the very least, I want to get uh, 20 terabytes in a RAID Z1, and that should help me out a lot. If I can shoot for a petabyte, then let's go. Let's get a petabyte going on here. But it's unfeasible for the moment. I'm still trying to dig myself out of the last hole I was in. No need to grab a shovel for this one. Desk, you can't just keep renaming me for any word I have a slight issue pronouncing. But I have a couple of ideas for what we could do today. Because I could attempt to read, and that's all well and good. You know, do the thing that's on the tin can. Even though that never happens, but it could. You never know. Miracles do exist sometimes. I could either read. I could also let you in on a little project I'm working on. It's not going very fast because Changing of the Guard needs to be finished before this project is finished. Uh, yes, I have the amount of projects I have on the back burner is ludicrous. But I could do that. I could do that same thing, but with uh, Colonel Hooves, or we it's an editing stream, and I edit the Discord chapter. I'll leave it up to all of you lovely folks. And I won't tell you what the project is, because either it gets revealed right now when you vote for it, or it's uh oh, let's see. Oh, I forgot I could create polls. Hold on. How do you spell kernel? I am so bad every time I try to spell something. Let's have to be 5 minutes. All right. Poll started. Failed to create a poll? What do you mean failed to create a poll? Never mind. Wait. It says failed to create it, but then it's here? Did it fail to create or not? Welcome, comma. Man, I surprise drop this one. Yes, I do surprise drop a lot of things. After all, it's Christmas. And yes, I know I spelled kernel wrong. This is why spell check exists, but it didn't for this this fill-in, so blame YouTube. New Year's stream still a go? Absolutely. That's always the plan. 9 o'clock Mountain Time on the 31st. Let's go. Or 9:30 Mountain Time, I should say. I'll actually, I probably should create an event for it, so just hype people up. As the create event somewhere else. Colonel, the spelling is Italian and the pronunciation is French. Yep, that's English for you. Everyone says English took all other languages behind the shed and beat them with the rusty pipe. No, that's what all the other languages did to English. Yeah, at least I knew enough not to put an R in there. The amount of times that I've seen people put an R in kernel because they're like, it's spelled how it says. I almost delayed this stream just because I did not have coffee on board. I woke up too late to make coffee. But you know what? A can of pears is good too. Honestly, some people diss fruit or tinned fruit a lot, but it's great stuff. Okay, that's better. Sorry, I had to mute myself for. You hate tinned tomatoes? But that's like the best way to have a tomato, or like not the best way to have a tomato, because either I have to pick it ripe, or it's always going to be ripe when it's tinned. It just depends on what you're using it for. If you're just throwing it into like a chili, then more power to you. If it's like the main part of the dish, you'd best buy it fresh. Because, fun fact, tinned and frozen foods are often more fresh than quote unquote fresh foods. And it's because when they are canned and canned or frozen, when they're packaged, it's usually less than a day after harvesting, and sometimes it's right in the field. But when it comes to fresh produce, it has to be shipped. So it could take a few days or even a week to make it to the supermarket from wherever it is. So there's a reason why there's a fresh tax. But well, there's a fresh tax, but then you're getting older produce, but it's still fresh. It's a weird system. Honestly, when you're getting frozen peas, that's honestly the best way to get peas because they are frozen like in the field practically, and uh, then they don't lose any like nutrition or flavor. Whereas fresh peas have to are jostled and bounced all the way as they make their trek around the world, and then they sit on Walmart shelves for who knows how long, and then you pick them up. Like it's something I only really noticed after making my own bread versus buying bread. No one vote. Oh, Farfella, thank you for voting. Oh my gosh. Um, you can't even see the poll. Okay, I guess a couple of people did say Colonel. I wonder if it's because Farfella also has truffle going on, so that so that's why they could see the poll. Oh, that's probably why it said failed to create a poll on YouTube. Oh, but still create a poll on truffle. Okay, you were making fun of me. That's fair. Comma, do you want me to start a project on your own story, or do you want me to show you all the project I've been making on uh, changing of the guard? Because if it's a tie, then we get into second round elimination. But if you also want me to work on changing of the guard, then that's a different story. The projects are both the same. It's just one focuses on your story, another focuses on the story, and it's going to be a reveal either way because if you see one, you know what the other one is. And I've kind of been excited. I haven't really worked on it uh, since starting it because it's kind of been on the back burner, waiting for Changeling of the Guard to finish. I have a vested interest, so I'll hold from voting. Oh man. Honestly, it might be better to start working on your story because it's actually finished. Curious either way. Okay, fair enough. Like honestly, it's probably going to be a couple of years before I even start like real work on either of these projects because I'm currently doing the same thing to a one of my favorite book series that I talk about all the time. Uh it's the Savage Skies series by Morgira. And so and I've been doing this to that series for the last oh gosh, like 3 years or so. It takes a lot of work. It about takes 6 months for it to finish, depending on the size of the book. Because gosh, proofreading takes ages. Is Homestar a kernel? I don't think Homestar is a kernel. Are you thinking of the the cheat? uh, Is it the cheat? I can't remember. What's that little like cheetah blob thing that definitely looks like he's in the military? I wonder if HomestarRunner.com is still working. Hold on. Oh my gosh, it's still here. You can buy a plush. You can buy a plush from him. That's hilarious. Oh man. It's a little bit broken. I wonder. No, it says they've been like on top of it. They're still making videos? What? What? Okay, I'm going to have to take a look at that nostalgia piece in a bit. I know it was the cheat. Oh yeah, but output's really slow these days. Fair enough, especially since like they have to animate in a whole new style because Flash died. Rest in peace, Flash. Although I guess if you had a version of Flash, as long as it does, they could just do it in on their computer, export that video because all they do is videos and it's not interactable at all. It could actually still work, honestly. Okay, let me. But yeah, so people seem interested in the project. So hold on, I need to figure out how to do very simple things real quick. Hold, please, your call is very important to us. Please remain on the line. Why can't I enable studio mode? Why can't I enable studio mode? Where's studio mode? Oh, is that what that song's called? I only knew it as like a song from Word Girl from way back in the day. Oh, oh no. Infinite scalability. Okay. Let me. Oh gosh. I need to find it first. It's been so long since I've opened the project, I have to go find it. So, Pegasite Productions. There we go. This program's kind of a resource hog, so if the stream crashes, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Actually, let's blame it on desk. That is rule number 1. So I've been working on something. All right, I changed it so long ago. I forgot. I forgot that I needed to change fonts. Hold please while I fix font faces. Uh, uh, I think I know where this is going. A Book of the Thick? Yep, 100%. It's something that I've been working on um, for a long time. Okay, I located it. Can I start doing things now? Gosh, I forgot how much of a pain this is. Oh, let's see. Oh, I forgot it saves it per. Ugh. Let's see. Where is... Gosh, could you imagine if I released it all in Wingdings? There we go. Lieber Baskerville. And it's like a size 10 font. But yeah, this is what I've been working on. Like, I've been working on this for, well, not specifically this, but I've been making books like this for like the last 3 years or so. Also made from construction paper. Actually, no. Funny enough, let me get pictures of the last few books I made for this. Put over here so you don't see which server that's in. Actually, it's fine to know which server it's in. It's called eBook Production, created by DJazz. Yeah. And you might know them from oh, what is it called? You might know them from Project Sunflower printing that happened a few years ago. That happened, yeah, a few years ago. Gosh, I talked a lot in the server. Okay, hold on. Where is it? So this is kind of what we're looking at. Like, that's usually what the cover looks like. Well, that's what the cover looks like for this series. I'm going to have to create a whole new book cover for Changeling of the Guard. Which, by the way, for Changeling of the Guard, what would be a good emblem for it? Because, honestly, I think what might be pretty cool is the goblet, the thing that started it all and whatnot. Shield with the changeling on it. Like, there's so many possibilities. Like, there's the chalice, there's just including a changeling in general. My favorite part about designing books, and honestly, my favorite merch in general, are the ones where it's a cool design regardless, but it's actually something that only fans of the series would know. Like, for example, one of my favorite shirts for the longest time was a jersey with the New Lunar Republic emblem on it. And it just looks like a cool jersey, but anyone that was in the MLP fandom instantly knew that I was a brony and I was part of the New Lunar Republic. And that's what it did with the full of the with the Savage Sky series, is that symbol, that emblem that's on the cover, that's a very important plot detail that doesn't get revealed until the last book in the series. But to anyone else, that just looks like a cool little design. But anyone in the know will know how significant that has to the story as a whole. Because at the end of the day, it's a book for fans by fans. And I want fans to enjoy it wholeheartedly. And I'm not much of an artist, so like, I could draw, but I'm not much of an artist, so I can't do super fancy or anything like that. And plus, I create everything on this book myself because I'm too poor to do anything else. But it's it's something that really gets to me. And honestly, there I have to fix up this file so hard just because issues with when I had to reinstall Windows like 3 or 4 times a couple of years ago to fix a problem. I don't and then it still persisted afterwards. One of the things I forgot was my fonts folder. I didn't save my fonts folder. So any font that I had for bookmaking processes was completely removed and erased. To tell you it made me sad is an understatement. A rent application with the ladybug on it. But let me see. Let me see about opening a more recent project that. No, I haven't done that one yet. Seasons Turning was the last one I did. But yeah, this is generally what it looks like. And I've bought all these books myself to see how well the printings comes along. See, look, there's that symbol again as a page break. Like, if I could be something I could include as a page break, that's like double points right there, in my opinion. And also, page breaks, I they have to be placed manually. I don't know why. There's not a quick and easy way to substitute it in. There might be if I use a different tool, but I bought this tool. I like it. It works great for what I need it to do. So I'll handle the weirdness of having to manually place my page breaks. So let me check and see. Uh, let's see, Lieber Baskerville, 9-point font. Yep, that is what I did. Gosh, I can't move it. Oh, thank goodness. No, I can't. No. I thought I could just edit it in. Okay. Oh, that's somewhere to start anyway. There's a book with a 9-point font. Oh man, I had all of these dialed in so hard on the other one. This is my one gripe with this. This is one of my few gripes with this program is that when you create a text style, it's saved per project rather than globally. And I'm not sure why. Yeah, I'm going to have to resize things, make them work better. Honestly, the hard part isn't the formatting of this, it's the proofreading of it. And as any longtime fans know, uh, with our ding counter, there was a lot of things that confused us in the in the early days. Could you imagine Idolette Isekai meeting Princess Celestia and the Changeling Queen, aka Alterna, what his reaction would be? That Ling ruled Equestria for 1,000 years. Honestly, like, I feel like changelings know changelings. Uh, like even in V's story, like Idol's able to like pick up changelings. Like he might not know who they are, but he knows that what they are. Funny thing is he first guessed were alternative her in a wheelchair and a Gilda. What? I feel like this is just a lot of stuff about Sunset's isekai. Gosh, am I really going to have to go back and forth to get proper global stuff going? It feels like it might be the case. No. Actually, could I? Nope. Export. Oh, I could? Oh, yeah. Now things are happening. Where's my templates? We're going to call this the fantasy template. Save that. Yes, overwrite. And we're going to just... Oh gosh, it saves everything? It saves everything? Oh no. That was one of my fears. Why would it save everything as a template? Why? Okay. Okay. I have to check the stream later. I'll need to leave in about 10 minutes. Okay. Have fun, comma. When you do leave, I know you still have a little bit to go before you actually do. I still think I will get a mental blue screen of death at the idea of a changeling being an eloquent for 1,000 years, 1,000 years ruling Equestria. I just noticed a distinct lack of plushies on the screen. Yeah, we do have a distinct lack of plushies on the screen. Also, I know this is going to trigger a lot of people. How do y'all like my taskbar there at the bottom of the screen? Alrighty then. Now this is kind of what I wanted. Alright, export as template, and then we're just going to replace this again. Yes, I want to replace it. What do you mean the open programs on it seem much worse than the taskbar? Like, I only have a handful open. Like, yeah, I could probably close Actually, no, I can't close. Oh, no, I can. Let's just close that. But yeah, like the only thing that's open that I don't strictly need right now is Steam. So fair enough. Let me close Steam real quick. Honestly, it's usually years in between times I use Steam. So thank you for pointing out that I actually had Steam open. Oh, and CurseForge. I can close down CurseForge. Get rid of those. But yeah, no, everything else I use. Everything else I need for the stream to function. Given all the running apps, maybe that's why the battery only lasts 2 hours. There's the only apps that are running are the ones with the white dots underneath them. Everything else is needed for the stream. Like it's everything else is absolutely needed for the stream. I need Minecraft open. It's a pain to launch it, honestly. And plus, it's not eating up any memory because it's just sitting on the title screen. And no, I don't have to worry about my battery being plugged in right now, about my battery right now, because it's plugged in. Also, I love how you're saying I'm more concerned about all the apps open when there's hardly any apps open. All right, let's actually just start that whole uh, thing over again. I'm actually going to replace my original thing. Gosh, I first started this project back in 21 and I barely got it. Yes, I want to overwrite everything. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and this is honestly like the majority of it is just fixing little things like, oh, I kind of want this to not be 10-point font. Let's shoot it. Oh, let's shoot it down to. That's. Right about there. Fix some of these. Okay, so that's about. Oh gosh, why is it not working now? When I want to show everyone, why does it not want to work? Ah, there we go. Yeah, each of these are custom made. And boom. There we go. And all of this will, of course, be cleaned up before before it the final product. But this is about what I do every single time. What do you mean overflowing text frames? We don't have a text frame to overflow yet. What are you talking about? There's nothing here. Are you saying this is overflowing? Why is this overflowing? That's why? Seriously? Okay. Hold on. Waits for reactions. Okay, let me guess. Just gave me a brilliant idea. More advanced technology and an exile idol who takes up streaming games. There's a picture I'm trying to find, but what did you have in mind? Do you need Minecraft open here? Oh my god, she tends to wear socks while streaming. Too many mods to load. You need File Explorer. Yes, I do need File Explorer. How am I going to find all my files if I don't have File Explorer open? Uh, but Idle being a girl? Fair enough. Although I feel like that changes their character. That probably changes their character a little bit. But I'm not sure in what way. VTuber avatar in the corner. What? What do you? What do you mean? What do you mean? I've had a VTuber in the corner for like the last 3 streams now. Why are we getting idle Engie at that? But yeah, this whole thing is great. Although, honestly, let me open up. Been a while since I caught one. Yeah, glad you could catch one. Also, yes, I do have a VTuber model now. Made it myself. Let me get... Let me get that up and going. I want to see an idle VTuber puppet. Honestly, yeah, that's not too hard to do, but it just takes a while. Like that's like the thing that limits every single time is how much time do I have? Because I have a lot of projects on the back burner, so I need as much time as I can get my greedy little hands on. Let me go. Let me go there, and then go down to Changeling of the Guard. I need chapter 1, and gosh, I forgot how short chapter 1 is. Okay, this is my first time actually using it after I installed a new program. And honestly, I don't know if I want to do this. Don't want to try and learn a new program while on stream. But yeah, glad you could catch one. Uh, but yeah, honestly, like I custom make the puppets, like, and it's not really anything hard. It's just you need 2 images, 2 or more, depending on how many emotions you want to do, and then you just pop them together, and then the program actually switches between them when it's detecting an audio output, an audio level. So, like, actually, I can show you. So, here's my boy, and this is what the program keeps track of is what my microphone's actually catching when I'm talking, and it's raised high enough to not accidentally get anything when I'm just mumbling to myself or background noise. and then you get a cutoff or a little delay, so that way my mouth keeps open, so it doesn't constantly flip between open close open close open close. And it's just only these two: closed mouth, open mouth, and then I could do more. I could do more with it when I create more when I create more poses. And I've been wanting to create more poses, but again, it's like a time constraint. Now, if you're curious, it's called a Veto Tube. VEO Tube. It's called Vedo Tube Mini. Let me just Vedo Tube Mini. There we go. It's a great little program. Pretty much, it's super easy to learn, completely free. And it's just been something I've been. It's been something that like I've been toying around with for a long while. And or just a little bit. I actually hem and hawed for like about a few months before actually deciding to make the transition and create a little VTuber model for me. And I wasn't quite sure how y'all would react to suddenly there being a little knocks in the corner. Da 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 da. So that's why he kind of hid for the first stream. You could only see the tip of his ear and hair, and I was going to just slowly increase his height throughout the entire stream until someone noticed. Then he'd be pulled up into full frame. Okay, let me... Oh... Gosh, I don't like... Hold on. Hold the phone. We're going somewhere else now. I've been trying to move away from Google, but sometimes they just have really good... Okay, there's my publishing. That's what I want. Get into my publishing app. Another one. Come on, load faster. Nope. But yeah, and then pretty much the entirety, the bulk of time that's worked on this is just rereading through everything and making sure sentences make sense, punctuation's where it should be. No, Celestia, I do not have any games, but just have to make sure it's all right, because like if I just wanted to repackage what was already written on FimFiction and then shipped it off, man, I could have had so many books under my belt by now. It would only take a couple of weeks, maybe a month if I was being really slow about it. But no, I want to be quality, and I'm a perfectionist. So yeah, that's why it takes. That's why I can only output 2 books a year. Funny enough is uh, is that this year I actually could have put out 3, but I figured, oh, I'm not going to push myself and just leave it at my happy 2, because then that way I'm not stressing to release a 3rd book. Instead, I just get a nice little break from things. And boy, howdy, was I sure glad to take that, because, like, less than a month later, I got a new job, so I had to learn a whole new process to those things. So, and that's what I've just been doing for like the last 2 months, give or take. And gosh, hive mates and nestmates, I forgot. But yeah, this is going to be all, man, only 5 pages. I forgot. I keep forgetting how short this first chapter was compared to other stuff that we get nowadays, which I am all for. Why did you not change the title again? What? All right. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Yeah. Nope. It is actually 01 making the wrong choice. But yeah, this is the extra special project. And comma, I'm coming for you as well to eventually do this. To eventually do it to you as well. Eventually. Like I said, I am slow and time is rare. Time is super rare for me. Why? No idea. It just is. Let me give everyone back their plushies, because I know everyone was missing their plushies dearly. So, anything, honestly, like, I was like half a mind to cancel the stream because I didn't realize until after I had posted the link, being like, well, man, New Year's is really close, ain't it? And we still have the whole New Year's Eve party to do and all that jazz. But you know what? I decided to do it anyway, just in case people weren't able to make it to the New Year's Eve party. And yep, we had to get back the plushies. I know everyone was super desperate to see them again. We love our Overlord plushies. The Overlord of our plush. but yeah, like, this is just kind of going to be this has kind of been a really chill stream, just because, one, I didn't have anything planned, and two, I had a late night last night, so I woke up and then 10 minutes later I started streaming. So if you notice that my thoughts aren't quite collected, that's why. Yep, gonna blame that on that. Definitely not always super spastic. But yeah, but I'm just wondering, do you, any of you, have anything for me? Or not for me, but do you have anything that you want to ask me? Like, because, or, like, you're curious about anything you want to get in right before the New Year's stream. Because New Year's stream is going to go hard, going to go fast, and it's going to be a fun hangout. Hope everyone can make it there. If you can't, this is why this stream exists, as well as the streams coming from it. And and if anyone's wondering why it's today instead of yesterday that I'm streaming, it's because I worked yesterday. I'm actually required by my job to work a couple of Saturdays, 1 or 2 Saturdays a month, depending on how busy we are. So it's going to flip flop around between Saturday and Sunday, but the main goal is to just have it at least once a week, because that's kind of what I want to do, is get back into here, get back into editing, get back into all that stuff, because I want to finish it. I want to catch up to V. He's getting too far ahead. I need to release at least 2 chapters a year to beat back his 1 chapter a year. I need to catch up super badly. Super desperately. But yeah, I think this is going to be the first stream that ends on time, if not early. I'll be real. I did not have much, if anything, planned for the rest of today. Why does this look off-centered? Is it because it's italicized? No idea. Honestly. Maybe I don't want to know. Probably. But yeah. Honestly, I think I'm going to end it off here. Actually get some food. Because, like I said, I woke up and then immediately started streaming. So... Oh, man. So, it is going to end a little bit early today, folks. But I hope you enjoyed. Hope you liked the little sneak peek I gave you. A peek behind the curtain to see what projects I have cooking up. And no matter how long they are, they're going to get finished. Eventually. Hopefully. Soon. Anyways, happy heartswarming. Happy holidays, and I shall see you on in the new year, or before the new year, on the New Year's Eve. And I'll catch you then. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.